you got to find a way to win those. So it was a great start by the guys, obviously, to battle back after that first shift to being down one, and it's a great effort to get that much of a lead.
They're an aggressive team. What did you do to turn their aggression against them?
Obviously, when they're trying to pressure every single play, looking for you to turn pucks over. I thought we did a good job of just managing it, not trying to be too risky. They have a quick transition game, so I thought we played in possession really well tonight, and it was a big key for us.
It looked like go ahead, Eric. It looked like the game plan was very well scripted. How happy are you with the level of execution you guys were able to have?
Yeah, it was really good. Obviously, I'm sure their execution and what they're going to try to do in game 2 will be better. They've been off for a long time, and we knew we could come in here playing recently and try to get off to a good start in the series. So we're really happy with the result, but they're definitely going to be better than what they were tonight.
Jake Evans is disponible. Jake Evans is also available.
To execute it, how satisfied are you tonight?
Yeah, I mean, I think especially the first 10 minutes, especially, it was just high execution from everyone, and that's what won us the game. I think in the second period they kind of brought it to us, and we weren't executing as well, but we had such a healthy lead there that it got us to the finish.
How important was it to capitalize on a team that had been off for so long and just get that start?
Yeah. You don't really know how they're going to feel coming into this game, but usually when you come here, it's, they did score the very first shift, so they always start strong and they play a really hard style. So for us, it was just keeping that momentum going. We have, some confidence right now, and we feel good about ourselves. So the execution was great, and again, that's why we won.
How do you like in the way that you guys sort of bended but didn't break in the second period? I mean, they did score, but it was during the period it took a hell of a pass for them to score.
Yeah, that was a kind of a crazy sequence, but I think for most of the second we defended really hard. I think we could have made some better plays to not be in the D zone, but when we were in there, guys were making sure they were blocking shots, boxing out, and trying to limit those grade A chances.
Your coach hadn't liked how you guys had responded in game 1 of the second round after coming off that 7th game. What kind of lessons did you take away from that, and did you apply them tonight?
Yeah, I think so. It's really hard, I think, emotionally going from a game 7 that's really tight to starting a new round because you're at such a high. But it's you got to bring it back a little bit and realize that, especially against a team like this, you got to do your best to try not to go down 0-1 against them. And again, the execution was there right off the bat, and I think learning from last game 1 really helped us.
Do you feel like this game is a statement for you guys, or is it just another game?
I think it's just another game. I feel like we've been showing what we have for a lot of these playoffs, and there's a lot of depth on this team. There's a lot of belief on this team, and then we just keep pushing.
To some extent, Carolina's probably getting their feet under them again after such a long break. Knowing that, and knowing even the amount of pressure they put on you guys in the second period, what do you expect for game 2?
Probably a start like they had in the second period. We know, for the most part, like they work really hard. They're a really good team, and I don't know. You'd have to ask them how they felt going into this game. I think that's a really unique circumstance to be off however many days, and for us to come fresh off of game 7. But again, I think it just comes back to the execution from that first 10 minutes.
2 contre 1 et puis des chances de marquer, puis on les a saisis au bon moment, puis après ça je pense que défensivement on a été solide ce soir.
Est-ce que ça venait beaucoup des émotions du 7e match? Martin ne voulait pas que vous redescendiez trop bas. Est-ce que vous avez réussi à transporter un peu les émotions positives?
Je pense qu'on n'était pas trop bas, on a un objectif, on en a parlé ensemble en équipe, et puis on était comme maintenant, pas trop excité, pas trop bas, c'est qu'une victoire, mais c'est bon pour la suite.
Peux-tu décrire un petit peu l'impact de Phillip Danault? Sur son but, il gagne une mise en jeu en territoire défensif. Sur ton but, il y a une grosse mise en échec avant de réussir une passe. Comment tu vois son jeu dans ce match-là?
Oui, mais je pense que tous les soirs, juste des fois il n'est pas sur les papiers d'après-match, mais si tu regardes sa game, les petits détails défensivement, les face-offs, comment il gagne ses duels, il fait ça chaque soir. Ce soir, il a été récompensé aussi un peu offensivement, donc c'est bien pour sa confiance, mais tu as besoin d'un joueur comme ça dans ton équipe.
What did you think your team did well to turn their aggression against them tonight?
Just knowing, that Carolina's kind of just getting their feet under them.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to come out hard, like I said, probably like today. I mean, the first shift and their second period, they played well, so we know how it is. It's a tough point to play, and they're a good team as well and good on details, so we got to be careful and ready to go.
Phil, in the second period, you were able to bend without breaking, and a big part of it is even though they put pressure on you, you got out of your zone with control of the puck over 50% of the time. Just
in the second, or
in the second.
Yeah.
In the first, it was 92% of the time. So I'm just wondering, how critical is it that you're going to get waves of pressure for them to be able to break it?
Yeah.
And even when you're under pressure.
It shows the maturity of our team, and obviously Dobes has to step up there in that time, and he did. Make some big save for us, keep us confident and calm, and I don't know. It's just like we knew they were gonna push, and we just weathered the storm like we did last 2 Game 7, sometimes like Game 6 or whatever. We weather the storm, and that's part of the process, the maturity we have, and the game changer we have in the room, and everyone wants to make the difference, and that's part of it. Weather the storm.
Talking about maturing in real time, your coach wasn't the biggest fan of how you guys came off Game 7 in the first round, played that first game in round 2. What did you take away from that, and how did you apply it here tonight?
We played a better Game 7 against Buffalo than we did in Tampa, and we kind of follow up after this. Our Game 7 against Tampa was just like a little chaos, and against Buffalo wasn't pretty as well, but it's Game 7, and we played better, and we shift our energy, and we just, carry. We learned from that, and we played better definitely for the first game today.
Is there a theme of how you guys seem to turn your aggression stuff?